cabin crew only about looks? Because I used to think the same, and that single thought stopped me for a long time. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita and I cleared the cabin crew interview in my first attempt, and today I'm going to share something very real. Not just facts, my experience. And a reality check that completely changed my mindset. There was a time when I really wanted to be a cabin crew, but I didn't try. Not because I didn't have the opportunity, because I doubted myself. I thought, why would they select me when there are plenty of good looking girls? So, why would they choose someone who is not that good looking? And I doubted myself a lot. I got comfortable in my own job. I started working and I just forgot about being a cabin crew. But the worst part was I rejected myself before anyone else could. I did not even give the interview for once because I had negative talks with myself. I used to have negative self-talk. I doubted myself. I doubted my appearance. I doubted my communication skills. In total, I just doubted myself, and I never thought that I should just go for the interview and at least see what happens. But thank God I tried this. I went for the interview and all my thoughts, my mindset, it completely changed and made me believe in myself a lot. So let's talk about the truth. Yes, looks matter, but not in the way you think. They don't want you to be the prettiest girl. They don't want you to be like Miss Universe or anyone appearing for beauty pageants. They just want you to be well groomed, nice hair, and professional and confident. Simple things like neat hair, basic makeup, and clean appearance. This is what matters because this is your first appearance. Your first impression is your last impression. So your first impression should be the best which you can do. So as I mentioned in my previous videos also, start learning basic makeup, start learning how to make bun, and start following simple hygienic things like having clean nails, and only these things matter and nothing else. You don't have to be the prettiest girl on the planet to be a cabin crew. You just need to be the best version of yourself. And I'm sure all of you can do that. The biggest lesson came on my interview day. I saw so many beautiful girls, like genuinely pretty girls. And you know what happened? They got rejected. Not because they were not pretty, but because they couldn't even frame a sentence. And that moment was a shock for me. Because I never appreciated myself enough. I did not even try. I just questioned myself. I did not show up for the interview just because of my own insecurities. But when I went there, I was selected. I was one of the people who got selected. But among 300 people, only 2 people were selected, and I was one of them. Not because I was the prettiest person on the interview day, but because I was groomed well and my communication skills were better than them. And at that moment, I realized that I shouldn't have questioned myself so much, otherwise I wouldn't have wasted this much time. In the past years, I never tried or I never went for the interview because I thought I'm not pretty enough. But in all these years, I forgot about my communication skills. I questioned my communication skills. I questioned my worth. On that day, I realized I didn't even know I am so good or I am fit for that role that I got selected in my first attempt. So stop questioning yourself, stop questioning your looks, stop questioning your communication skills. Just go for that interview and I am sure you will clear it in your first try. Just believe me. I am telling you it with experience. I have tried this and I have realized my worth after giving the interview. Sometimes I feel like scolding myself or doubting myself a lot. But I also believe that everything happens at the perfect time and when it is right for you. So please just go for that interview. And apart from all these things, there is one more thing which I followed: manifestation. I manifested that I am going to clear that interview on that particular day, and that really happened. Even though there were a lot of people, they were practicing, they were like professionals, but I thought that I am going to give it to my fullest. I'm going to perform the best I could. And at that moment, I stopped doubting myself and I performed the best I could. And the result is I got selected. I'm not saying they were not hardworking or they did not practice for long, but when you believe in yourself, you can change everything. So, whenever you look at the mirror, just think that I am a cabin crew and I am going to act in the same way as cabin crew do. So, whenever you look at yourself, think that you are a cabin crew and start working on your communication skills, what you think is required for the role. And the moment you start thinking of yourself as a cabin crew, your subconscious mind will push you to learn more, perform well in communication, perform well on the day of interview, and your grooming will be top notch. So start manifesting what you want, and this is going to help you a lot. And the other thing which I would like to add is stop negative self-talk. Stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking of yourself as you're not worth it. You are worth it. And you are going to be the next cabin crew. So stop negative self-talk. Stop doubting yourself. Think of yourself as the best person, as the perfect fit for the role. And I am sure that you are going to clear the interview when you go for the interview. So understand clearly, looks matter, but communication gets you selected. So start reading, start mirror practice, start recording yourself. All these things are going to help you to perform better on the day of interview. And also I have made a video on the tongue twisters which you can practice for fluency and improving your communication skills. So you can go to my channel and watch that video. That's really gonna help you. They want someone who can speak clearly, handle situations and stay confident. So that's it for today's video. Before I end the video, I just want to say that you are perfect as you are. Stop doubting yourself, stop questioning yourself, just go and give that interview because you never know, you are the next cabin crew. So stop doubting yourself, stop talking negatively to yourself and stop rejecting yourself before anyone does. And I'll see you in my next video. If you want me to help you with any query or any topic, just comment below and I'll surely help you with that. Till then, take care. Bye bye.